Talk to me. Talk to me. Wait, smash like me. That one was smash.
What the?
I got you next week.
What the fuck? This motherfucker is sitting here. This motherfucker is sitting here, bro. There's no way. There is no way.
Oh, fuck.
Cousin.
Bulldog all the radio.
Cousin was sitting here. He was, yeah, what the fuck? This nigga was sitting here, son. He was sitting here. He's been here since bare minimum 9:28. It's 9:30 right now. Y'all gonna lie? I got distracted by watching Samson. Oh fuck, where am I at?
Talk to me, black baby.
Where am I at? Fuck, I'm not in top 10.
Talk to me, black baby.
No, that mean. First place. Wait, where the fuck I go?
Wait, it's already over? What black baby say? He said if Arnest don't win, it's rigged.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
I'm giving top 3. I'm giving top 3. Alright, we're gonna do two more about. We're gonna do one more race, one more battle royale, and we're gonna go on guard team. You not. No. No.
Brother, I was just in first place. I was legitimately just in first place.
Who else won? There's Wavy. There's Diana too, right? Yeah, 50K. I hope I typed it in right. And then Wavy.
So we got Samson in here, we got Denz in here, we got Kobe in here, Scuffy in here. What else we got in here? Oh, what are the screamers? 24 G's. 1940 don't be streaming like that. We got Wally Wednesday. We got Abby, don't be streaming like that. We got Dior, we got Huey. We got Sage. Sage need to come out of hiding. Got yeah.
Last race, and then we gonna do
got Dose.
Y'all, I just say y'all fade.
Got Felix.
Whoever wins the fade, y'all get paid. That's bar. Is that Hades in my chat? That's good.
There's V2, there's Vac, and then there's me somewhere. God, the list of mods.
Oh, we gotta do a tier list too. Chat, we doing a colors tier list. I'm telling you right now, I have the best colors tier list. I bet. As much as I play, I'm starting this bitch right now. I have the best tier list.
He's doing a colors tier list.
Best color red, hey. And my nigga.
Best color is red. That's easy.
Harris know what's up. The OG.
Bro.
Hey.
Red's S tier. Everything else is A tier. Except for orange, that's his fucking the negative whatever the fuck tier. Not gonna lie, every time I get a follower, I'm ready to swing.
Hey, W mods.
Ayo, also 312, thank you for the follow. Hold on. Made yesterday.
Hey, what they say? If you have RNS or DZG in your name, you're automatically winning. That's
Hold on, wait.
You know what I'm saying? But a nigga like me,
account was created yesterday.
If you have RNS in your name, or if you got DZG,
it's kind of
automatically win. Is that Glee? What's good with you, Glee? Oh shit, Crank.
That's kind of sus.
You crank that soldier boy face ass.
As you can see, I've been hate spammed a little bit, and that's kind of I don't know. I'm on edge right now.
Oh, you see Abby in the back?
I'm sorry, but I love you.
Abby's about to die.
Welcome to ISB. My name is T. Just in case you are an actual person.
Someone's gonna get pissed off.
Yeah, it's
And
kind
Crank is on timing.
it's kind of sus. Well, you know,
And then
you just waiting on laser right now.
Bigs, go. Hey, talk to me real quick. Hey, I'm on that ass. Hey, I'm on that ass. Hey, I ain't trying to lose. I'm on that ass. Nah, he wins.
Bro,
right?
where am I?
You know
What
I
the
win,
fuck?
right? I'm on that ass. I'm on that. Hey, I was on that ass. Diana got number 4 again.
My man says
Diana
I
got 4
qualify.
again. Top 3 gets paid, but hey, what's your name? Crank? You crank that subject, boy. Look, you get 1%, and I'm saying, can I give like 0.1%? Wait. Can I give the people's mix 0.25? That nigga paid. I can't. Andy about to get old, my nigga. Andy about to get bad. That nigga about to get old. He go to middle.
All right, I'll be right back. Be right back. Have Samson.
Alright, whoever wins this bitch, they get 10%. 10% on what? All in one? Hey, he know what it is. You get 10% if you won here. Wait, is it? Wait. Oh yeah, okay. Wish I knew better. Baby, that's why I like you. Hey, Scuffy, you could hold about. You know what I'm saying? You can hold about. I give you. Let's make sure I play. Join. Go ahead, join. Whoever wins, I ain't gonna lie. I still might, at the end of the year, who has the most points, I might still do a giveaway. I don't know though. We're gonna see. Let's make sure I play. I'm in this bitch. What's the command to get points? Exclamation mark give. I think it's just glitch. Hey, W Mans, Abby. I bet I'm starting this bitch. Go ahead, get y'all targets. Who are y'all targeting? If you target me, you're dumb. Because I don't. If I win, it doesn't matter. If the hack can come off. And these niggas still target me. So why would you target me? If I say don't target me, y'all some funny niggas, man. Exclamation mark run. I'm running. Hey, Ayana.
Left my headset across the room.
Abdi killed Kobe.
Alright.
That's sickening. Abdi killed Kobe. Bro, I keep looking this way.
So while we're waiting on laser, let's check. Alright, this is Mario Maker. This person's Z7. It was ridiculous. Not gonna lie, I be telling myself all the damn time to just go ahead and start playing this game so I can do shit like this. Oh my fuck. The timing. This super strict timing. Bro, what the fuck? Like, how long did you play this shit? in order to figure out this route. Like, how long did you figure this shit out in order to figure out this route? Like, I feel like this is fucking crazy. Why is that one just randomly short as hell? Off the scene, off the scene, off the scene, off the scene like shit. Off the Jesus Christ. Off the scene. Underlay, off the scene. Oh my goodness. Vader has 9 days in this bitch? Jesus. Oh, bro, how the fuck? Oh wait, I think Laser started his stream. Hold on. It was good, Judar. What Laser doing?
To some of our previous work, Big Bang Theory. It all started with the Big Bang. Please.
Did he just credit the Big Bang? I'm gonna throw up.
Our most recent work, God Complex. Please go stream that. Listen to that audio journey.
Oh wait. He's talking about the episode names. All right, cool, bet. I'll take that.
What am I gonna serve today?
Look at that. I was about to lose my shit. I forgot my TV was still on. Yeah, God Complex is wild. That episode was wild.
Okay.
If today's episode is anything like that, not gonna lie, this might be a 90-minute pod. I can, brother. My brag can only take so much.
Podcast opening for y'all, because
Yeah, while he does that and shit,
when I come back to a lot
I want to see my YouTube history.
and everything,
Where the fuck?
I'm gonna really tap into the science, and last
Mario.
podcast.
This is what I watch. This is what I watch in my free time. This fucking Mario. 55 minutes, 57 minutes, 54 minutes, 35 minutes, 45 minutes, 32. I just watch Mario. Dog. Oh. And all this is music. All this is like stream music right here, right?
Former works of the past. So for
And
those
then
out there that are just
what I've been on also too, dog.
Can they get up there? in time?
Mini motorways, bro.
Start working.
This game right here
very nice
has had my brain, right? So you start off, you're just getting the workers to work, right?
night from afar.
Workers to work in the most fucking expeditious way possible, right?
Tall
And try to not have traffic jams because like these are jobs gotta be done, right? So a car gotta go in there, parking lot space and shit, parking lot space, and then go back home, then go back out. And so you gotta get them there on time. So you got roads, bridges,
to belong in this city.
you got highways, there's roundabouts, traffic lights, tunnels, all types of shit, right? And this shit has had my brain. I just watch motherfuckers just build shit like this. Like this is like a half hour long. This is a relatively short one. And his score, this is actually a good score, right? I've seen motherfuckers have tens of thousands though.
Through years
And like, yeah, that's also been in my brain, right?
the one.
Wait a minute. That was confusing me. I was confusing the shit out of me. What else in my YouTube history? That was an accident. I can fucking remove that from my watch history. Good to be there. Mario, stream music. DZGSR. I don't know, that's there. I was troubleshooting shit, and then it's like speed runs, and then MMA shit, and then Raid Shadow Legends, and yeah, and some Smite. I be watching Smite in my free time too. Like, why is this one here? I didn't watch that. My TV probably watched that. There's Agent, fucking years ago. Fat Agent.
Yeah.
Scubby Agent.
2K11, 12, and 13 was recorded at a later date, aka now, because it
Jesus. All right. Now, what am I gonna have in the background? That's my question. Oh wait, have y'all heard of Modern Day Caveman? So, this dude just did a bid. He just did 20 some odd years. Yo, Agent is the best AMP member by far. He just did 20 some odd years, right? He's called Modern Day Caveman. He don't know shit about shit, right? His first video I saw was him going to Walmart. Imagine a grown-ass man never being in Walmart before. He did 26 years in jail, bro. My man was overwhelmed in the cereal aisle.
Dude, look at all this cereal. Hey, they said they got where's Cheerios?
There's some down there.
Look at all
Yo. Why can't I hear T?
Yo, can you hear me?
How the hell do you pick a cereal?
Oh, Jesus. I can hear you now.
Look.
Well, let me bring your mic volume down a little bit.
Can I please
Just a
please
tad.
buy you your first box of cereal?
1, 2, 3, 4,
The fuck is this?
7.
What is this? What is this?
What?
Hello.
It,
10.
podcast, bro.
They got 10 different Cheerios. Man, they only had 3 Cheerios.
Wait. Let me bring your stream up because I feel like he's talking to his chat right now.
Oh yeah, I was talking my chat. Yeah, it was good.
So, you know what I'm saying? Doing a little pre-production. I just
Good.
served the street some poetry from the book. I'm producing right now.
Word.
You know, we just bringing it in because this episode is a very, 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 very special episode.
Word. How
It's gonna be a
so?
really, really good one.
Wait, how is
It's
this
a
one
shame that,
special?
shame that the homie Just couldn't be here, but as anybody, as you all know, I was born on the 14th of September,
Okay.
and this is the 14th episode of the I'm Simply Better podcast.
This nigga's corny.
So I resonate with numerology. I resonate with the number 14. So yeah, this one's gonna be Omni Complex. But you can go stream episode 13 today, God Comp, and learn for yourself how to elevate yourself. And maybe you can advance beyond the God complex and achieve my level of the Omni complex. Because that's where we're at. The past is the past. We can't go back to that. No, we can't go back to that. We can only move forward through the sounds of time. And we're gonna slowly roll this podcast on forward. I wish my bro Just could be here.
Vader, what the fuck you about to do?
We're gonna bring in an amazing audio journey for you guys. I hope you're enjoying the neo soul in the background. I hope the ambiance that you're hearing is soothing. Yeah. How are you doing, bro? Sorry, I'm producing right now.
I'm doing all right. I'm cooling. What about
How
yourself?
was your nap?
My nap was fire. Not gonna lie. Yo, I dead ass took a nap for like 4 hours. and then just arisen.
That's good. I made some sloppy joes for dinner. I did a little bit of experimentation with the spices, and it was nice.
That's what's up. I went to Zaxby's,
Oh, that's
and
lit.
yeah, I just got me some
What you
chicken
get?
fingers. I got me some chicken fingers. These motherfuckers forgot my sauce though, so I had to come home and make me some sauce. Made me some like barbecue. I don't even know what to
That's
call
what
it. So
I
like
need to.
I
That's the next
put
step. I need to figure out how to make my own sauce.
so it's like the sweet and tangy shit I like, right? So it's ketchup, barbecue sauce, hot sauce, and brown sugar. You just salt, pepper that, mix that up. Super duper light on the salt, and you pepper that up, mix that up. That shit hits so good. Oh my fuck! And it really depends on what kind of hot sauce you use. Like me, like I just keep it like hella generic with mine, cause like I know like the consistency I'm going for. You feel me? Because obviously different hot sauces you're gonna make different shit. But I just use Texas Pete because I know exactly how it's gonna come out because I've used it for so long. I haven't really experimented with that. But it's sweet, spicy, thick, saucy. Yeah, that my
Oh, that
shit.
sounds hella bomb. Yeah, I need to figure out how to. I definitely gotta get the formula for the Omni sauce.
Yeah.
Gotta hit him with the Omni sauce in these streets.
I just put y'all on a free game.
Yeah, you definitely did. And you can only get this game at the I'm Simply Better podcast, and you can only get a little bit of I'm Simply Better sauce from, the one and only to Williams himself. So, please, 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 if you got your notepads out, if you're taking notes, put an asterisk on the barbecue and the hot sauce, because you might need that. And if you out there and you something thick, you gotta have that brown sugar. Got to always have that brown sugar.
All right, cool, bet. Yo, what's the topic of the day? Fucking Omni Complex.
All right, so it great you asked. Actually have I know I put a topic in the little Quack Boys in the Discord and everything.
If you choose to be an animal in the animal kingdom other than a human being, which would it be and why? No mythical creature, Loch Ness, Bigfoot, etc.
Yeah,
Huh?
I did
I
put
didn't
that
even
in
see
there.
that. I didn't even see that.
But we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
All
Before we
right.
get to that, you know what I'm saying? We're actually gonna have a special guest on the pod.
Are we?
Believe it or not.
Who the fuck are we gonna have?
We're gonna have somebody we both know.
Somebody we both know come through. This nigga's out here pulling out surprises and shit. I'm not tracking none of this, by the way. But I'm here for it, alright.
And that is the reaction that I was hoping for. Because that's important. That's absolutely important.
Somebody we both know.
I don't know, Vader. Do you know that person? Do you know them? Do you happen to know them?
All right, is it Sadie?
Actually, no, it's not Sadie. It's not Sadie.
Who the fuck?
I wish it was Sadie. If it was Sadie, that it would be legit. It would be lit. Maybe in the future. But
I'm about to turn on my Xbox 360 and figure this shit out.
But yeah, actually, before we bring the guests into the general, I believe we have introductions to get to. So before we get
Welcome to ISB. My name is T.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
ahead and switch over.
I had to figure this shit. Staff logs. I ain't get nobody recently joined the court. What the fuck going on here?
All right.
There gotta be somebody that been in this bitch.
So now that I got the podcast banner posted and you all can see me. Hey, how y'all doing? If you don't know, my name is Omni Laser Claw, the true Ultimate X, aka everybody's favorite G-list celebrity, Mr. Omni Complex himself. And yeah, it's gonna be a great podcast today. Like I said, today is the 14th episode.
Laser, hold on, wait, pause. Time out.
Podcast.
Time out. Time out.
Yeah,
Time out.
we're here.
Ain't no way. Laser, I know you have to have a headband on every single pod. I respect that like shit. I have a recommendation for you, my boy. So A, take that shit off your neck. B, put it along the top of the fedora, my boy.
You know what's crazy? I thought about doing that, but it's not.
That is, it stretches, nigga. What do you mean?
not gonna fit.
Nigga, I just watch you swallow. That shit is killing you. Take that shit off.
Actually, it's not. Believe it or not. Honestly, if we're really being for real, the collar, the actual collar button down is choking me more than the actual.
Hey, cousin, how many times would I shirt, my boy? -4. It's the first time.
Yes, it is.
I can tell like shit.
And I want you guys to tell. That's the best part about it, because it's a special occasion. You know, I went straight to actually before this, I cut the tag off of it. This is the first time it's been worn.
I'm surprised you didn't keep that tag on and return that bitch after this.
Because, like I said, it's the 14th episode. We got the book. Lo and behold,
that is the book. That is the book. Hey, you ever set up that bot and put that shit in your chat or on your screen?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
Yes, I did. You can actually !Omnibook in my chat. Also, we got new chat commands. We got !BEV emotes. I'm gonna put that in the chat, where you can see all 15 shared emotes that are on the channel. We got Michael Jackson as popcorn. We got Goku going Super Saiyan. We got the Sag emote. I believe we got links somewhere. But you know, for those who want to pull up to the channel and spam emotes, we got animated emotes now. I got new sub badges coming hopefully this week. And I also got new emotes of my own coming this week. So we got some fire. But like I said, this is a special episode. It's the 14th episode. Whenever the number 14 is involved, you know I gotta show out. Gotta do something special. I gotta change it up because that is my number. That is one of my favorite numbers. Lucky
All right,
numbers.
cool. I'm still trying to figure out who the fuck this special guest is. Who's in my mind over here?
All right, so without ado, the special guest that we have on today, reached out to me shortly after the last pod. It was like, yo, Omni, I see what you're doing. I see where you took the culture. I've been enlightening myself. See what you did. I waited my whole life to try to find the answers. And then I went and I reviewed your slides, and you was on to something. And I'm gonna continue to review those slides. And then I want to come on the pod, and I wanna sauce the world on my own. I wanna.
Is it Vader?
I want to elevate myself.
So it is Vader.
Ding ding ding. So
Oh.
we're gonna get the homie Vader in here.
I'm like, he said slides. I'm like, there's only 2 other people in this world that have your slides. One, you literally just said 2 minutes ago that you're you're mad that he can't be here. And then there's Vader. All right, cool, bet. I was going through my brain. That was easy. That was easy.
Right on.
Good job.
Yo, Vader, how are you, my brother?
What's good, y'all?
What up, though?
What's good,
Hey,
titties?
you know, we cooling it. Kicking it.
Mm-hmm.
So like we shortly talked about, and I say shortly because it's important for me to say this, but we haven't spoke all week, have we?
Me and you? Not until today. No, we talked. I DM'd you about something yesterday, but that was a nigga being retarded yesterday.
Actually, I think that was Friday, but
Oh yeah, Friday. It was Friday. You right?
Yeah. Actually, we're gonna also talk about that because I'm curious to see what that was all about.
That motherfucker. Oh boy. Anyway.
But yeah.
Hey, quick question.
So anyways,
Did y'all know that Vader in Dutch is father?
Yeah.
Ladies, did you know that?
Darth father is how he got. No, that's how Lucas got the name Vader. Because he's Luke's father. Yeah. Okay.
I probably heard that somewhere.
Yeah.
I literally just typed Vader into Google and it showed me that it was father.
Yeah.
Actually, that probably what makes that "I am your father" reference. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Precisely.
So yeah.
There's also another reason to Vader. I'm pretty sure because all of the Sith names mean some. Yeah. Never mind. That is what it means. Because Sidious is Insidious, Maul is hammer in some type of language. I think it's Greek or some shit. So yeah.
Right on. So yeah, I'm actually gonna sit back this episode because like I mean, but I am because you have something that you want to share, and I do not want to steal your thunder. So you actually read the slides, right? So this is what
I read the slides a few times. I did read the slides a few times.
So this is why this is why this is important, because you are the only person, to my knowledge, other than the 44th president, Barack Obama, to actually review this information. But I can't question him. I want to have that conversation one day. But for me, this is actually really, really special because you've internalized it. So you know everything that was, you have that information. And so now I feel like we can have a conversation. But before we have the conversation, for me, I wanna hear your own take on it. Believe it or not, for a very 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 long time in my life, I've kind of been in my own head, especially with like producing this information and writing it and all those things. And through all those many years, I've never fathomed actually having a conversation with somebody who's digested all. So first and foremost, I want to
Say thank
I
you.
want to hear your own spin because I know
Oh,
you when we were like texting and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
a week ago, whatever and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. You kind of said that like and I'm
I'm
paraphrasing, but you basically said
I'm
that
in the
like
DM right now, so
wait, what do you mean?
I'm
Oh,
actually in our
you're
messages.
scrolling through it. Yeah,
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 I'm
yeah,
scrolling through our messages right
yeah,
now.
yeah. But I'm really paraphrasing. You can give the
Oh yeah,
the people the whole spiel. But you said something that was interesting, where it was like basically you were seeking or you were trying to figure it out your whole life. You were trying to figure something out your whole life, and then you saw the slides, and then it was like puzzle pieces were being unlocked. So I wanted
yeah.
you to come on here and just talk about that. And that's why I said I'm going to take a back seat because I really want to hear what you got to say. T, by the way, again, we haven't talked in a week, so I have
everything's
absolutely
going great.
no
Yeah,
clue what he's
my
going to
weekend's
say.
going all right.
To the
I'm cool,
viewers out
man.
there, absolutely no clue. He could just come on here, go completely left. I wouldn't even know it. So this is actually very, very interesting to me. I think this is one of life's most interesting moments for me. And yeah, I'm gonna chill back and be a fan.
Okay. Ugh, how do I begin this? So the most intriguing part about the whole slideshow to me was how you brought up the school system and our visual concept of learning because throughout school I've always been top of my class when it comes to just knowledge in general. I've always been top 3, top 5 in my class since kindergarten. And like when it comes to test scores and things like that, I've always been on the top. But with my grades, I've never been that good, like to that standard, because the way they teach us in school does not compute with my brain as much as it does other people, because I think differently than everybody else. And I've been trying to explain that my whole life to my family, my teachers. Like in sixth grade, I actually wrote one of my teachers a letter on how his teaching is not working for me, and that's why I'm not passing his class, because the way he teaches isn't working for me. And after I wrote him that letter, he changed his whole style of teaching, and I end up getting A in that class. But after reading the PowerPoint, what I was been trying to explain for the past fucking what 9 years finally opened up in my head, and I just want to say thank you for that. One, two, everything else other than that, I had no clue what the fuck you were saying because you didn't explain it well. B or C or whatever the fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Um,
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what else. So, but other than that, right now, I'd have to just bounce off of other people's ideas.
All right, as the odd man out here, the person that does not have the slides, hates reading, and does not know
What the fuck he
really
said.
what the fuck's going on here, right? Gonna ask
Mm-hmm.
some general off the wall questions to you and Omni, right?
Okay.
So, Laser, obviously you made this a while ago. I okay, let me guess. Like while you were making it, did you ever go back reread your entire product as a whole and edit it to try to make like more sense of it?
I don't think he did. If I'm off of me, I don't think he did.
Or like is that just like your one playthrough of it, whatever it is, and you just like threw it in the tuck? Laser?
Hello?
I see your mic moving, but there's no audio coming out, my boy. ladies and gentlemen, we have.
Can you hear me now?
Can hear you now.
Okay. I don't know what was happening there, but so when I originally made the slides, right, I pretty much went through. Honestly, it took me about 3 days to make those slides, believe it or not. I didn't
Jesus
just
Christ.
throw everything into a PowerPoint presentation. Like, it literally took me 72 hours of working constantly to make those slides, to make sure. Now, granted, there might be some grammatical mistakes because I probably didn't catch it all, but a
There.
lot of it was putting the information in there and basically polishing it to be chronological, because my job at the time necessarily wasn't to make it make sense, because I didn't know how to make it make sense, because everything was new. Like, literally, I got revelation. After I got revelation, I literally just put it all into the slides. Like, and then as I put it all into the slides, I made sure that at least sentences and things like that basically flowed, you know, and it was just to like edit it. No, I didn't go back and edit it, because for me to go back and edit it, I have to understand it like fully 100%. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it I do, but a lot of it I still don't, because again, it's an entire field. The whole point was to put the whole entire field in a physical form. And then once I had it in a physical form, I'm basically spending the rest of my life studying it to figure it out. That's how that works.
Digital.
So now that I have the field there, yes, I'm in a process of figuring out. And honestly, I've figured out and I've learned a lot more over the years than I did in that one moment that I was, creating it. But that's also why I didn't go back and edit it, because I can't go back and edit it. That has to be a 1-for-1.
You could probably edit some of the spelling errors and grammatical errors, but other than that, I think it's very well done.
I was trying to go and find it, but I'm not going to be able to find it because you guys aren't going to be.
Find what?
There's just one thing I want to, the PowerPoint.
I have it up. So
another wild question, Vader.
Where's my OneDrive?
How
many times have you like read it, analyzed it, skimmed through it, whatever?
I've only had it for a week, and it's 57 slides of full text, and I read it twice so far.
Twice.
And what did I tell you after you was gonna read it?
Oh, we're gonna read it again.
No.
Oh,
how long did I say it would take?
You also said it's gonna take like 5, 6, 7 reads to completely understand it, and I read it twice, and I understand part of it.
I did not.
What?
I said. Okay. I didn't say how. I didn't ask how many reads. I said how, like time wise, how long will it probably take for you to internalize it all before like it starts to click?
It took me about 3-4 days. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how long you said, but it took.
I said it'd take you about 2 weeks for your mind to fully just. My boy, give it a week. Trust me, give it a week.
It's been a week as of today, actually.
No, give it another week.
Okay.
All right.
I'm trying to. Yeah.
Now my question to you, Vader.
Yeah.
2 parts. One, what is something that completely just like does not resonate with you at all out of those slides, right? And what's something that does? Like the lowest of low and the highest of high.
The highest of high was definitely how the our brains work and the learning side of it, that was definitely the highest of high because that's how my brain thinks to this day. And the lowest of what? Hold on. It was like from slide laser knows what I'm talking about. From slide 38 to 57, I had no clue what the fuck was going on.
That sounds like it was towards the end.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is that.
there's 57 slides, and like it was the laser just slide on the side. That
Okay,
shit
yeah.
had my
Yeah,
shit
that's my half of the
fucked.
science skills.
You said Lazarus?
Lazarus.
Lazarus, yeah. That shit had me. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's well, damn. I can't really, you know.
I could probably read it again and kind of probably understand it, but yeah.
All right. Brief synopsis of Lazarus. Is that anything to do with Lazarus of Bethany out of the Bible?
Nope. I completely made that name up. Lazarus is supposedly going to be the name of my firstborn.
That is what
I
it
didn't
says
know
on
what
the
to name
slides.
it.
Yep, and that's what it says on the slides.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that has absolutely nothing to do with the Bible. It's literally I was trying to come up with a name for it, and then I knew that I wanted to name my firstborn Lazarus, so I named it the Lazarus George Lucas model.
The Lazarus asparagus. That's what I'm gonna call that little nigga. Anyways,
Here.
after what's crazy is after like talking like to a couple of women, I've decided that his first name may not be Lazarus. I might make that his middle name.
Middle name, yeah, that's more of a middle name, my boy.
There we go.
That's more of a middle name.
So that might be an edit.
those.
The only part in that
That might be the only edit in the slide.
Nah,
Yeah,
you better stand on your hill and die there, motherfucker. What? You
yeah,
said no
motherfucker.
edits. You said
That
no
nigga's
edits.
name is Lazarus, dog.
Nah, it can still be the middle name, but you ain't edit. You can't edit shit, nah. What the fuck you talking about?
Ooh, some of the slides you do need to change the font color because on some of the pictures, like there's one of like the backburner of a Star Destroyer, and you had the fucking text in yellow, and you can't read shit. So I just
Bro, did you actually play it, or did you just
No, I
read
didn't
it?
play it. I just read that bitch.
Ah, that's where you fucked up. You should have played it.
Fuck,
See,
no, I'm
that's
not
what I said.
downloading all those files.
Bro, you don't have to download all the files. All you got to do is just make sure the PowerPoint is in the same folder as those files.
I have a phone. I don't have anything else, my boy.
Oh Lord.
I
Man.
literally opened the slides and sent me to Google Slides.
What's
and
your
I just
address? I
read
could buy
them.
you like a $500 laptop and send it to your crib, bro.
That would be
You don't,
bro.
you don't have to be, bro.
Suffering.
Ask Langston. I bought that man Langston like $170 Turtle Beaches for his birthday because he couldn't hear.
And Langston has a pang mic too. I'll
Oh, found it. Okay.
But yeah, there's one slide with the back burner of a Star Destroyer looking at my shit, and A, that's just bright as fuck, and B, you can't read. Yeah, no, it's in fucking white too. Yeah.
What's crazy is you have the PowerPoint. You can go in and like
I do have
change the color of them.
That's on his phone, sir.
It is on my phone, but
Can you even edit shit on your phone?
I can edit it on my phone. It would take a lot of
Bro,
time.
boy, you said you ain't learning nothing in school anyways. You just do that in class.
I've been outsmarting my teachers all day, all through the first week of school, bro. It's been fucking annoying. I don't want to be here. The only class that I've actually been learning stuff is AP US History.
Hey, history's where's that? All right, that's
Facts.
Dang, what's crazy is I just learned that you can look at PowerPoints on your phone.
No, I literally just been scrolling through these bitches and reading them.
Man said 37 through.
39 through 57. I had no clue what the fuck was
Oh,
happening.
that's when shit got good.
Yeah,
That's when shit got good, he says.
like the detail, like I was intrigued, but understanding, I'm like, huh? The only part like really understand was you shitting on zodiac signs.
I did shit on zodiac signs. I'm not even gonna lie. I
No, I ain't gonna
did.
lie.
I did. I
Fuck,
did.
dog. Anybody who believes in zodiac signs needs to get
But
the
no,
fuck.
no, no, no. The reason why I shitted on zodiac signs is because
They needed to
through
be.
like no, actually because through learning in college, I actually learned that the and this information is very, very, very hard to dig up and very, very hard to find. But there's a book that talks about this. I gotta re-find it again. But long story short, Western society actually actually had books of like astrology and shit. Like we actually had mapped out astrology. We had all the basic knowledge of like actual astrology and shit. We had our
That's just
own
niggas
form of
being bored
Western.
and finding
No,
shit to
no,
do.
no. It was actual like it
No,
was
that's
a real
niggas being
thing.
bored and finding shit to do. Come on, keep it
What
pushing.
ended up happening was the I believe it was Emperor Justinian, or it was one of those Byzantine emperors. He
Mm-hmm.
basically ordered his army to round up all of the astrology books because it has something to do with Christianity. Like
Yeah,
he was pushing Christianity so hard, so he actually had the army round up
that fake
all
ass
of the
shit.
books of astrology in every single library in Europe, and he made them take it all to a centralized location, and then he burned it all.
So that
So
was just a dumb nigga doing more dumb
everything
nigga
we
shit.
ever
Cool.
knew, every book, everything that dealt with astrology back then, he literally had the army just rip it out of libraries, and then he put it all in one centralized location, and then he burned it all. And then he was like, yeah, y'all are gonna basically, that's blasphemy. You're gonna learn about Christianity, and that's just how it is in my
Which is
empire.
also blasphemy. But
And
anyways,
that completely, that's what basically,
I mean,
that's
I'm trying to offend people when
literally
I'm
why
talking shit.
we as the Western world know absolutely nothing about astrology to this day. And it's so crazy because, like I said, like I had to really, I learned that in college, and I think it was what was it? It was like Western civilization. It was one of those courses. And when I
Mm-hmm.
read that, like I looked around the room and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, ain't nobody like batting an eye over this information. Like ain't nobody saying nothing.
No, nobody gives a fuck
And
about no damn
nobody
astrology,
cared.
bro. That fake ass shit.
But nobody cared. And I didn't care about astrology either, but it was the fact that like one man had all the power to like literally just take all of the books out of every single library in Europe
Mm-hmm.
and just burn all them bitches.
Yep.
And nobody gave a fuck.
Sound about
Like
right.
that just blew my mind. So like I tried my best to make sure that I remembered who that motherfucker was.
Yeah, that's stupid ass nigga.
And yeah, like because I'm like, damn. Cause me, like, especially when I was, pushing the field or whatever, I was
Mm-hmm.
telling myself that information probably would have been fucking great for me to kind of understand how astrology like ties into the fucking science field. But now, because this motherfucker basically like set humanity back, I would say damn near a lifetime, multiple generations. I mean, shit, that was
Few
back
generations.
during
Life would be very,
All
very different.
right,
bro,
all
that was
right,
back in the
Got you,
Byzantine
got you.
Empire, and we are still set back by that shit. Like that shit just stupidly
all
dumb
right,
to
all
me.
right, all right, all right. First of
But
all,
that's why in the slides you see me joking about astrology
Nigga, you were
because
shitting
I
on
was, bro,
that shit had me
I
dead.
was so heated.
That
Yeah,
shit had
yeah,
me
yeah.
dead. What were we gonna say to these?
so I've definitely heard of this before. Back in the Byzantine Empire, nitwit. Yeah, okay, cool, whatever. What
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
makes you seem that we can't that was the only civilization that has learned or studied about astrology? How are you so sure that everything that we knew back then is just gone, right? Because we're still learning things from hundreds of millions of years before today. We're making new discoveries every single day. How do you know that all that information is gone?
That's an
So short,
unknown unknown, my boy.
how do we still know about that today?
That's an unknown unknown, my boy. He don't know. They don't know.
Because again, like I said, when I read that in class, I started to do research on it. And again, it was even like, it's even to this day, like it's very hard to even find that fact. Like I've gone back and tried to search for it like numerous times. And it's like, even to find that one fact, it's hard for me to find it. Like, you know, it's hard for me to cite that information. Like, but there's an actual book. I wrote it down
there
somewhere.
potential that
There's an
shit is
actual book
just
that
fake
talks
as
about
fuck
that.
and
But that's like
niggas
the
just
only
wanna write
reference to that moment. But wait, just says my voice is low.
No, I fixed it. You read that shit fucking 20 minutes late.
My fault. But no, so that's the problem, bro. That's the problem. I don't know because because those books aren't there, like we don't even have the titles of those books. We don't know what any of those books were titled. We just
exactly
like,
unknown.
Yeah, they're just unknown unknowns. We don't know what the fuck was in those books. Those books could have said, yo, your astrological zodiac sign could give you superpowers at the age of 35 and unlock like a whole lot of shit. But we will never know. We would never know that shit. We'll never know because this one motherfucker burned it all.
Crazy.
Like I wish I could like, and what make it so tragic was like the one book that like had the reference, I couldn't buy it because I was broke at the time.
Damn.
And I hated that. That's the one thing I hated about being broke.
Nigga problems.
Bro, that's the one thing I hated about being broke. Because I really wanted to buy that book and I couldn't because I was broke. And I was like, damn, if I had this book, I could take a highlighter and just highlight this page and I'll have it for, you know, the rest of years to prove that like this one empire did it or whatever. But no, like now I got homework. Now I know like by next podcast, I'm gonna have to find that motherfucking book that said that this motherfucker did that in the third, because that was super important. But yeah, no, most of the astrology today we're probably borrowing it from the Chinese, honestly, like because again, Western astrology that shit got wiped off the face of the earth.
Most
astronomy
is
is like, you know, astronomy is science, but astrology we have no fucking clue. We'll never know because the Byzantines. Which kind of hurt.
A whole bunch of particles. It's okay.
Which kind of hurt because like, you know, you guys know I game and I play Age of Empires and they're like my favorite empire to like pick in Age of Empires. But beside that, yeah, they royally fucked the world of astrology up. But starting to, I guess, map it out.
Hold on, wait. Western astrology.
That man, the Google search engine going crazy right now.
Hold on, no. I'm trying to understand this right now because I just realized you said Western astrology. The closest thing that we have to Western astrology would be what? The fucking Aztecs down there in South America?
When he's speaking of Western, he's talking Western Europe. Because Western
I'm talking about just Europe in general.
Yeah. Well, just Europe, but because Europe. Well, yeah, because Europe.
Because America wasn't even like we weren't even a thought when this shit was
I had to make sure that you understood that for a second, but without me fucking saying it. All right, cool, bet. We're like, wait a minute.
That's Europe, dog.
Wait a minute.
What do you mean? I had, bro? That
hey man,
that's
saying some wild. Nah, fuck no. I don't assume shit when it comes to none of you motherfuckers.
Fam, America wasn't around when the Byzantine Empire was around.
Yes, it was.
Extremely true.
So that's what I'm saying. It was implied. Like I'm talking about that time period. We're not even like a thought.
Empire 330 AD to 1453 AD. We were definitely around, my boy. The Aztecs and the Mayans were definitely doing their
He
shit
said
No,
back
no,
then,
no.
my boy. I'm gonna just put a buck.
Yes.
he means the U.S. He means the U.S. Relax.
Oh, what the fuck, nigga? I don't give a fuck.
He means the U.S. No, but relax.
Y'all
Okay.
are great. Y'all are great. Actually, I think I have the years in the slides too.
What years?
I think I said actually. Oh wait. That's going back. Okay, wait. No, let's go forward.
You said the
Oh,
only
yeah.
years you brought up in those slides were being around for millions of years.
I thought I brought it down somewhere.
No, sir, you didn't. You broke down what the fuck astrology, like how you can't find physical evidence of astrology.
Oh, I didn't break it down.
No, sir, you
That's
did not.
crazy. I broke it down for Obama, but I didn't break it down for you. Oh,
Ain't no fucking
oh,
way, I'm dead.
oh, that's crazy. Oh, I'm sorry,
That's just
America.
wild. He said, I broke that shit down for Obama though. Ain't no way.
Oh,
Obama got
that's
them details.
crazy. I told you he got like 95% of what was in the slides. I guess he got a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're telling me is that you pretty much gave the feds
He
everything
gave them the
first.
deluxe version.
I
them the
gave
deluxe version,
Obama
bro.
everything first.
Yo, so you think that Obama reads all his shit first?
Actually,
You
he
think
do.
Oh shit.
Actually, he do
Laser, you about to get
because
locked
I'm
up,
probably
nigga.
the only one that watched his movie.
Was it was it an email or was it a paper? What was it?
It was 8 sheets of loose leaf paper.
So you don't
Front
think
and
that
back.
shit gets fucking? You don't think that shit
shit got
get
taught.
fucking? You don't think that shit gets fucking checked for like toxins, ricin, fucking all that other shit first because it does.
No, it did.
Nigga,
And once
your
they
shit is
checked
locked
it
up in
and
the
they opened
Pentagon
it
right
and
now,
they found
dog.
the papers, like
Yeah,
he
your
read that
shit's
shit.
locked up in the Pentagon right now. This is too good for society.
No, actually, what's great is I'm hoping that shit is somewhere in the Library of Congress. I really hope.
That shit's in the Pentagon, locked up.
I hope so. But anyways, no, that's beside the point. But yeah, before like what was so crazy about sending it to him was I asked myself the same thing. I was like, I would be surprised if you read this shit. And then on Netflix, like right after I thought that, I saw like his movie Barry or whatever. I actually watched that movie. Yeah, nobody really watched it, but I actually watched it. And in the movie, he acts like he reads. He likes to read. Even like when he was in school, like he liked to read. I think like he even said in the movie like he reads everything. So in that one moment, I was like, okay, if he a real one, he's gonna read this because in this movie he says he reads everything. So when I send this to him, you know what I'm saying? It was taking a gamble.
Could simply just be a publicity stunt for saying he reads everything just to teach the
Well,
kids to read.
it's supposed to be a what you call autobiography, right?
Okay,
He had to approve of that movie being made, right?
Social bias. I mean, get the kids reading.
I'm just
The
saying.
reading levels have dropped significantly in the past 10 years. I have niggas in my grade who don't know how to read for shit.
You hear that? What was it? Was it Oregon? One of these fucking states out here changed the fucking graduation requirements, so you do not have to prove that you know how to read or write in order to graduate. Yeah. From dumbass fucking illiterate ass states.
You don't have to be literate to graduate.
What?
You gotta get good grades. Yeah, bro.
Yo, Sadie, I'm so sorry.
School system. Hey, bro, if you get that 2.5 GPA, you don't gotta read or write. You don't gotta be literate in any fashion at all.
Let me unmod Nightbot real quick.
My boy.
Why you unmod Nightbot?
Because Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Because Nightbot timed out Sadie, so I gotta unmod that.
Good
You
old,
know,
good old light bot.
Yo, fucking turn your moderation settings down, nigga.
No,
That's what that is.
so the word simp is like banned on my shit. But she
Oh, and
typed in
said
simply better and he timed her.
Oh my god.
And he timed her out.
Nightbot is
So
going
I'm gonna let you know that
crazy.
you can use the word simp. It's all about the context. And
Yeah,
so
you
because it's all
can't
about
have
the
it in a hateful context. I'm pretty
Yeah,
yes.
sure.
but that was
And
I made that when like during that time period where people just going ham over that word. So
and
like
people
Yeah.
I just kind of
yeah.
made that shit and then I just left it, not thinking
So
about it.
it's not Nightbot's fault. It's your fault in reality.
Yeah.
And there's no Autobots going out for like simp and other shit like that.
Fuck.
It's all
I don't even
Yeah, they don't
remember
got
how
the
to
it has to
edit
get
that.
reported.
Autobots. Let me see.
I don't
Just
even know how to.
untime. I'm an untimer net with Christ.
This nigga the
No, I'm
timer
in
always goes at
I'm in the
all.
Nightbot TV settings. But nah, keep talking. Just ignore me.
Titty, do you have any more questions you want to ask, bro?
I asked question 1, I asked question 2, goobity gaga.
Goobity goobity gaga.
No, you
Bro,
good, City. Thank you for pulling up.
You sound like my baby
I
cousin.
removed it. You good.
I'm
You
really-
can type simply better.
That's wild. That's
Or
that's
just
some
subscribe
Yu
to
Hakusho
City, or just
shit,
subscribe
bro.
to City Six and get the Twitch and get the ISB emote.
Nah, she has the ISB emote.
Then why the okay.
And
I
appreciate
guess
you pulling up. Like
people
for
just like to do what people like to do, I guess. You got it.
Oh yeah, fucking Vader. If you could change anything within the slideshow, what would you do?
If I could change anything.
If you was this motherfucker's publisher, right, and you had to go through and red ink that bitch, what would you start red inking? Besides all the grammatical and spelling errors.
Okay, because I was about to just say all that shit.
wait, let me see.
I would expand on certain topics, like he was talking about the astrology
Okay,
thing.
boom.
I would. I'll have to look at the slides.
I'm gonna find that shit. That's my homework. I'm gonna find that shit. I'm gonna find that one book and I'm gonna buy it, so I always have it.
I would make the kindergarten program thing not sound so much as a mythical fucking story as it does, and more like a actual real life experience.
So you're asking me to make a movie about my life?
I
Jesus
just rather
Christ.
have it not be a mythical fucking like sound like a
I
mythical
don't know
story.
if anybody have the word simp.
Hey,
He's
man.
just laughing, bro. He was paranoid. Be like that.
Because that
I don't know what to tell
I
you.
thought I was watching episode 10 of Star Wars when I started reading it. But
It did its job then.
It did do
did
its
its job.
but nigga, it did not sound
Okay.
real. I ain't gonna hold you.
It did its job then. That's good. That's good. See,
Mhm.
shout out to Pass Me. Pass Me was onto something.
Yeah, for sure.
It definitely did its
2014,
job.
2014 he was on your shit,
episode
dog.
10.
Yeah, it was better than episode 7, 8, and 9. So I'll give you that.
Right on. Right on. See, Disney? See? Somebody approving my work. All right. Let me get that out of here.
Oh, some of the
Right
corny ass shit you say in this needs to be cut like a motherfucker. Because I'm giving it some slack because it was 2014, but
bro, do you know how geeked I was that year, bro?
Dog, you know, like I'm going. Some of the slides, I read them, I got the information, and it was just cringe. I'm like, God damn. But anyways.
Bro, do you know how geeked I was that year to have?
Your dick was hard writing this bitch.
No, it was not. Trust me. Trust me, it was not. It was nowhere, bro. I got no bitches for doing this. That I think
I didn't say
that
you
like
get bitches. I just said your dick was hard.
if there was anything, if there was any myth to dispel, I got no bitches doing this shit. I know, and we kind of
Obviously.
that is low key a topic that we're gonna touch on at a different time. All the shit that we like
That you don't get bitches from?
No,
God damn.
no.
I'll put in mad
All the
hours to
shit that
Apex
like
and get no bitches from it. All right, I'm done.
yeah, but it's like all the shit that like when we're going through it, we tell ourselves, hey, if I pull this off, I'm gonna get all the bitches, and you
Mm-hmm.
never get any bitches from it. That's a whole topic. We gotta break that down.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
you
know how
definitely
many.
thought you was
I don't know how
somebody
many
after you wrote me.
1v3s,
But don't play.
1v5s, 1v9s I've done, and I've gotten no bitches from it, dog. I need my reparations.
Need your
Yeah,
reparations.
yeah.
Yeah, later definitely
We
thought he
gotta
was
revisit,
gonna pull all the bitches in science period.
bro.
No
I thought
stab in the
like no bullshit. I thought like real talk. I thought the whole school was about to come out and see me
Yeah,
for that shit.
the man went to study hall next day and he thought he was the man, boy.
Bro,
There's no way.
I thought they was gonna round up the whole school and bring the whole school to the auditorium, and really that's what the PowerPoint was for. Like, I
To get bitches,
legitimately
ain't no way.
That's for me.
no.
That's for me.
Oh my god, you're missing the story. I literally thought like after I did all of this, I would be able to like go to the dean and get the entire like
School on your shit.
University of Chattanooga to come and see the PowerPoint.
Mm-hmm.
And I was heavily depressed when I realized that wasn't happening.
Yeah, bet you were.
Yeah,
Your
because
dick
I looked at
shriveled
my
up
skin
real
color
quick.
and I was like, damn, they ain't gonna come. They ain't gonna come.
Yeah, nope. Ain't nobody coming for that shit.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody praying for you.
Yep.
Yep. I looked right at my skin color and I was like, damn.
Black nigga in Tennessee trying to do some smart shit. Get your ass on, motherfucker. Anyways,
That's tough.
Yeah.
that's
But-
what went through that dean's head too. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. But at the same time, all of these motherfuckers are my sons, so they can suck it.
Talk your shit then.
But nah, Vader, I appreciate you. Like for real. It took a lot of courage to like come through and just give your take on everything and just talk about everything.
Justin, elaborate.
I got a question. If there was anything, is there anything from that you? I know you said like you want me to elaborate on, but like, is there anything that you went through and you want more clarity on? Obviously, the astrology stuff, but just like some stuff that like I don't know, you want to like talk about? Because I mean, where I'm at now, I might be able to like revisit it and give more like clarity because I've had time to kind of like.
Okay, are you on a slideshow right now or no?
Yeah, I'll go to it. And the reason why I say that is because, like, at that time, like I said, I had a lot of information going. Like I was also like super stressed because that was also like exam week. So like I was already studying for my classes. So like my brain was just like at max capacity, and I was trying to like get that shit done.
But I
in, like,
didn't
3
pick up
days.
on that.
So I was just in a very stressful time period.
If it was crazy,
but
Okay.
now.
So if you're on a slideshow, go to slide 49.
Slide 49. All right. Slide 49.
It literally says vague in the title of the slide.
49. Oh, okay. Right on.
Yeah,
Let's
you
see.
see that
Let me
yellow
read.
text?
Let's
See
see.
that yellow text? Flesh that out into its own shit. into his own PowerPoint? Because I'm pretty sure you could.
Hold on.
The yellow and blue text. That could be its own PowerPoint.
Yeah. Actually, it's great that you, if you notice. Hold on, before I say some bullshit. I want to make sure that I'm being politically correct because I don't want to shit on my past self. Okay, yeah. So if you notice, that's the only slide like past like 37 that has its own potential title. Like that's the only slide. So you were actually pointing out damn near the most important slide in all of this shit. Believe it or not.
Bro, when I read this, I'm just like, ooh, I want more of this. And that was this. And
you wanna know what's crazy? When I wrote that, I was like, damn, I wish I could give them more of this, but this is all.
All right, quick. Just one. I normally never nothing. One, it never went up to the dean. He didn't even know that shit fucking exists. Two, come on, you thought way too hard into that one. They were making jokes.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. Now that I read it, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't. So Obama got all of that.
Motherfucker. I need that.
Obama. Okay. So this slide, right? Because hey, I low key. If there was one thing I could ask Obama, I would probably ask him for them pages back because I gave him a lot of sauce. That
you give this motherfucker the only draft of your shit.
Motherfucker.
And because, bro, hold on. Before y'all kill me,
Fucking hate it here.
I'm gonna let y'all know I did not really know how to operate a photocopier at the time.
You can just write it twice.
Nigga, you're in college. Go ask people.
Take a picture of it, dummy.
Holy shit. So, Laser,
bro,
you sold so much 21. Ass. Laser,
I was 21.
And you don't know how to use a photocopier. I've been learning how to use one since I was in the third grade.
Okay.
You never went to the fucking library for your teachers to make copies of the fucking of the worksheet for the class? No.
Go ask that bitch.
Hell no.
Hey, Miss Librarian, bro. Can't copy these for me. I don't know how. Can you copy these for me real quick?
Y'all right. I was too horny to get the information to Obama. My fault.
Nigga, I told you your dick was on 1,000, bro.
I was we ain't gonna say all that, but
nigga, you was horny as shit.
My man, like I gotta get this heat to the streets. The streets is the feds.
Hey, Mr. President, had us.
Bro, I thought my job was done. Once I made it to that, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Once I made it to that slide, I was like, all right, these motherfuckers can't ask nothing of me. Like, I'm done.
That shit pisses me off. You telling me that pisses me off.
Well, bro, if you read the first like 2 sentences of that slide, I literally was like, yo, I accomplished my mission. Like, I'm done with this shit.
Oh my god!
This was basically your wrapping up slide.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I was like, I'm done with this shit. Like, I'm giving y'all a whole fucking science field. Like, what else do y'all want from me? And this man is saying, yo, I want more.
Shut up.
It does.
Shut the fuck up.
It says vague in the title.
Hey, shut up for 2 seconds. I'm gonna share my screen in Discord. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna share my screen in Discord. You look. Have you seen all the Boondocks, Vader?
Of course I have. Come on now.
All right, cool. So you know exactly where I'm going with this.
Oh fuck.
Got up this morning, things weren't working right.
What's so funny is, and I'm not looking at his screen.
Oh my god. there has not been a time where I have like been able to efficiently use this until today.
Cause that I ain't gonna lie,
Hey,
that's
man.
one of the funniest clips in the whole series.
It
But it's so
is.
stupid in any situation. But Laser figured that bitch out today.
Bro. So what's so crazy was when I also made this slide, right? I also decided that it wasn't up to me to basically come up with all the solutions for society. That was
It's up to you.
like no.
You can't.
No,
BTB, don't trust them bitches. Don't
because
trust them.
I'm
bitches.
only
Oh my god.
at that moment I was like, yo, I'm only one person. Like
If you
yeah,
want something done correctly, do it yourself, nigga.
but I didn't, bro. I literally just told y'all, my mission is over. Like I'm out
No,
here
it's not.
trying to find more answers
Keep going.
to the ever-going quest of history. I got other shit I gotta do than to try to figure out all the problems and solutions for society.
That's how you change the world, dog.
Bro, I wasn't trying to change the world. I was just trying to answer the problem. That's
Answering
literally
the
how I
problem
got
is
here.
changing the world.
No, I was just trying to like answer the problem of evolution. I like that was my job. Society was like, yo, we don't know the answer to evolution. I was like, all right, cool. Let me go figure that out. And then I figured it out. And then after I figured it out, all right, I'm done. Don't ask me for nothing else. I
So you know
figured it
what
out.
Titty's
It's
job is?
over. Now y'all gotta
Titty's
figure
job-
out.
You ready? You ready? You know what Titty's job is? It's to sit in the tower all day and make sure planes don't do some bullshit, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
Titties, what's the promotion for your job?
The promotion for my job?
Yeah. If you got promoted today, what would it be to?
One of the crazy thing, where I'm at right now in my job, there's no upward promotion.
Oh, so you just
Damn.
that nigga.
Right?
Word.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am right now. I am the chief of my tower.
Hey,
Fuck.
guess what? That's how I feel about my job.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Anyway, my friend Duncan, the one who wanted to argue with you, Laser, that nigga works at Taco Bell. He puts a
Oh,
topping
Lord.
on the fucking on the tacos, right? If he
I'm
gets
glad
promoted-
I was flying that day. I was not gonna, you know what? Let me not go there.
Because I'm not gonna argue no Taco Bell.
Okay. He puts the toppings on the tacos.
That's job
If that
shaming. I'm
nigga
not
gets
gonna do that.
promoted, it'd be to assistant manager, right? What your job was to figure out evolution. Your ass is getting
Shit.
promoted by me. I don't give a fuck what you say. Your ass is getting promoted right now. Save
For what?
to flesh out on the idea, to fully
Hold on.
flesh out on all of the ideas you had in this PowerPoint.
I literally just told you when I made it to that slide, that was it. like that
Think
was it.
harder, do more.
That was the end. Like that. Like to me, that was like climax resolution. It was like, all right, cool.
I
You
mean,
know
it's
what?
a climax.
Guess what? That was a resolution to your first movie. There's a second one to write, my boy. You gotta make a sequel.
But I will say this:
But nothing, nigga.
the answer to that slide might actually be in Snowpocalypse, my second book, and y'all niggas just gonna have to buy that shit.
I ain't buying shit. Where's
better
Yoshi?
smart note that,
Where's
ho.
Yoshi when I need him? Yoshi, if you hear !2 broke in the chat, dog.
I know what it is. I know what it is that's intriguing you. It's the academic competition, huh?
Not even academic competition, because I don't like school, but it's us learning correctly so we can all have our highest potential cap in our brains can be met while we're in school and not while we're in life, so we can approach life being smart enough to not make dumb ass decisions.
My boy, I hate to disappoint you, but that shit ain't gonna ever happen. I'm sorry.
I know, but that's my hope.
What's crazy is like when I came to that realization, I died inside because it was like, damn, like
Oh yeah, no, that's already happened to me.
If we ever achieved that, we would be unstoppable. Like nobody would ever stop us. That would be a
Of
perfect
course.
utopian society. But unfortunately, hate resonates in this world, and people like to tear down others. And
And niggas just
even if
are
you create
niggas
this
want to
society,
be
you
average.
have barriers like, you know, racism and just body shaming and all these other things that are just stopping people from producing more cells in their brain to elevate themselves so that they could achieve a utopian society. So once I realized all that, I was like, oh, we don't live in a perfect world. It's most likely never going to happen. And
Yeah, because people are
unfortunately,
too
I'm
content
just
with
going to
being
die inside.
average. Because we
Facts.
already think we're on top of the world because we own the world right now, so we're just content with being average. We could
Right.
advance ourselves, but you know.
But then I realized, oh shit, I just created this whole new science field, evolution. I could just create a perfect utopian society in my head and then write a book about it called Snowpocalypse and just show y'all niggas that society in the
Yeah,
future.
laser. I'm gonna need a free copy of that book. Exclamation mark 2 broke.
So
I'll just buy you a
yeah,
copy, little nigga. I don't fuck.
but
Oh,
I'm, you know what I'm saying?
you got me
Like
my
I was
payment for
telling
a month.
Just,
I don't
I'm
get a sub that
done
month.
giving away free game because
You gave me
I'm
this
just
box. You
past
gave me that
giving.
whole PowerPoint for free. I ain't gonna hold you.
Bro, I'm past it because it's like I feel like that's what I've been doing my entire life is like people like not just like friends but family, you know, just a lot of individuals have come to me to be that person with the answers, and I've been nothing but that person giving the answers. But often, time and time again, when I'm in a pinch or I'm in a bind and I need the answers, I'm the one being told, go figure it out. And it's always been tough to, like, for me in that sense, because it's like, damn, if I'm the one that always has to figure it out and I have nobody to go to for the answers, then how am I really supposed to learn? Like how am I really, other than my own experience, like who can I go to bail me out? And
I feel you.
when the answer to that was nobody,
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of when I started to lose faith in humanity, because it was like, damn, like I don't have anybody. I have to do research. I have to constantly do research. And it just like, it kind of plagued me in a sense. But then that's kind of when I came up with the whole Ultimate X thing, where that's where I went to like Zoids. That's when I went to anime and I started looking at characters and in that kind of time, you know, retrospect, I started to look at like the strong protagonist characters in animes and things like that. And then that's kind of when I realized, oh shit, that might be me. Like that, I might just be different than everybody. You know what I'm saying? I might just be the
You know what's
anime
funny?
character of my own life.
You know
So
what's
it's
funny? I was
like,
literally about to bring up a character, but you you didn't. It's not an anime character. It's actually Batman himself.
oh
All
lord,
right, I'm listening.
Because with that laser, I was watching a Batman video literally earlier today, and one of the things that makes Batman what do you guys I just have a question for y'all. What do you guys think makes Batman such a great character?
I actually hate Batman.
Shut your ass up. Alright. Titties, I know you like Batman. What do you think makes Batman a good character?
We had this conversation, by the way. I
No,
literally
no,
told you I hate Batman, but I love Poison Ivy. Like Poison Ivy is the only
yeah,
real
I
like
know, I know.
Poison Ivy. If you're
Uh,
out there, American.
I like Batman because of his brain, dog. You know, I like turning my brain on and doing things, and the way that he operates intrigues me.
Okay, so it's intellect, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I can't remember all of the 4 things that makes Batman absolutely amazing, but one of them was intellect. One of them was intellect. One of them was integrity, which is like his integrity, right? Which is the one I'm focused on right now. His integrity and his willpower, right? Batman will go through the most. in his life, but he'll still stick to his code, his morals, no matter what gets thrown at him. And the villains who challenge his integrity are his best villains. The Joker, right? The Joker is his best villains, and that's what the Joker questions Batman on in most things is his integrity, right? Obviously, one Joker does it better than the other, but if you're gonna call yourself an anime character or a character laser, and then give up on the world, be like Batman, my boy. Don't ever give up. Get some integrity, dog.
Do you know if I had Batman's money, like,
Okay.
be in a different
Batman's
state? Right?
money. Okay, but is money part of what makes Batman a great character? No, it's not. Just because he has money doesn't make him a great character. No, I'm actually about to find this video. Let me go through my search history.
So my beef with Batman and even Tony Stark, right, is they're revered as, like, you know, some of the most intellectual of their series or whatever, right? You know, as far as just not just money, but just smarts. You know, they have like their layers. They have, you know, the suit. They have contingency plans for contingency plans. Like Iron Man had a contingency plan for if he had to fight like damn near all
Yeah,
the
and that's
Avengers.
Iron
That's why
Man's
he
whole
came up with
character.
the
That's
whole,
why Iron Man's a
like,
shallow character.
but Batman also had
that's
contingency
part of
plans
Batman.
for if
Yeah,
he
that's part
had
of
like
Batman.
all of the Justice League, right? I don't, you know what I'm saying, have contingency plans, because to have contingency plans, you kind of got to have money, my boy. You got to have, you know, like the funding of all of that. You know, they can do it. They can make the suits with their intellect because they have money and the resources to go out and get the materials so they can build it. With me, I don't have that. You know, I'm building on it. And that's really been my main frustration through all of this, was if I just had $250,000 or even $1 million with what I know so far about the field and everything, I could easily use those resources to advance the field even further.
Okay.
But
My
because we
problem with
live
that
in
is
an unfair world, and because we live in a world full of hate and
what
judgmentalism,
you're speaking on right now is Batman's resolve. The four things that I was talking about are resolve, intellect, integrity, and physical prowess. Right?
my guy, I'm
That's
not Batman.
I know,
That's
I
all
know,
I'm saying.
I know, but you're taking out of context the shit Batman has to do, because most of the time his money doesn't even help him. It's mostly just him thinking on his feet about what he can do.
My man, a butler. I wish I had a butler.
Okay.
Do you know how much stuff I could do with a butler?
Okay.
It's just me, my boy.
Okay, nigga, damn, can I finish? Shit.
Go on.
There's, I don't know if it's in the Batman animated series or the Justice League. I think it's in the Justice League, where Batman gets captured by Cheetah, where when Lex Luthor puts that fucking team together to take down the Justice League, basically, right? Titties. Do you know what I'm talking about? I know you watched it.
It's been a while, but vaguely. I just Googled how to
Vaguely.
cook crack, basically, to help laser, but continue.
Okay, so there's a scene where Batman gets caught, right? And he can't do anything. He can't. None of his money helps him at all. The only thing that gets him out of there is his brain. And
And he
he
smooth
basically,
talks that bitch, right? Yeah, I
yeah,
remember.
he rizzes up Cheetah, right? And
Okay,
he
I remember
fucks
that
with
was
the
all.
head. Yeah, he fucks with the head of
I'm
the
doing
monkey
that
looking
on a
nigga. I
daily.
can't remember his name, and the fucking Frankenstein looking nigga. I can't remember his name either for the life of me.
I
But
do that on a daily.
yeah, okay. But this is what Batman does. It's not his money at all. Okay, the suit is, but like nigga, this is what he does. He rizzes up Cheetah, tells all the other niggas they're getting paid different, right? So they all go at each other. Then they find out Cheetah's work fucking with Batman. So they all turn on Cheetah. And then basically Batman just waits for them to go to shits. And then he escapes before after he makes him go to shits. And we learn in the end of the episode that he could escape the whole time because he wasn't being held, like he wasn't being restrained the whole time. He could have just escaped the whole
That's
time.
my whole life trying to escape the hood in Tennessee.
What hood they got? No.
Like I said, it sounds like you just want me to make a movie of my life at this point.
Go ahead, bro. You got it. Get yourself a production team.
Bro,
But, like,
which costs money, bro.
Is money the all-ending power in the world? Holy shit.
No, but if I had
you're
it, I would
like
just hire me a production team, and then the movie would be out tomorrow, my God.
Hey,
You're
man.
acting like money is the end-all, be-all in the world.
It's not, but
that's what you're acting like
you
right
to
now.
gather the resources to do what you want.
Okay, so either A, get on your grind and make the money, or B, finesse niggas into money. Right?
I'm doing a bit of both.
Okay.
It just, it takes time.
Okay.
It takes
So
time,
then what
my
are you
guy.
complaining about? What the fuck?
For me, what I'm mostly frustrated on is more so nowadays than it was in the past. When I was younger, I was able to tell myself, oh, I'm young, I can always make up the time on the back end. I can always get it back in life when I've made it and I got the money and I can do it all, right? That was my thinking at a younger age. But now that I'm gonna be 29 next month and I'm approaching 30, and I'm starting to understand a little bit more about my own mortality, I'm realizing that potentially in the future, there might not even be a me making it up on the back end. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my sense of urgency and a lot of my, I guess, frustration is if my story ends and I didn't achieve it, then ultimately I'm gonna feel like I failed like everybody, because it's damn, you know what I'm saying, I have all of it mapped out as far as planning, but I just don't have the resources to just do it. And that's the most frustrating part, because yes, I can work, yes, I can slowly gather the money, gather resources, but through mortality, if I don't live long to even just do it all, you'll never see it. None of you will ever see the final product, and that's why I'm complaining. That's a little bit of my frustration, but I do understand that I cannot complain. All I can do is just continue to hustle. So if you want to
you remember
support
how
the
you were
hustle,
talking about contingency plans?
Hold on.
Earlier?
I'm about to plug in. If you want to support the hustle, you can support the book. Time capsule poetry.
W plug.
The snow globe effect. Because if I sell 1 million copies, then you know what I'm saying, that's some M's, and
Exclamation point book in the chat. All right, cool.
So that is what I'm learning to do more, is plug in, is hustle, is finesse, because I get it. You know what I'm saying? The streets want more heat. The streets want more Omni complex. Motherfuckers want to know more. So
you remember how you were talking about how Batman and Iron Man have contingency plans for their contingency plans, right?
Bro, there's no contingency for death though. You're just dead.
You make one. What did Okay, all right, cool.
Actually, I'm lying. I do have a contingency plan.
What was his contingency plan? If Batman died, what was his contingency plan?
I don't know, because I don't like Batman.
It was Nightwing to be the next Batman. That was Batman's
Oh.
contingency plan. That's why Nightwing is a thing. If Batman died, Nightwing was gonna take over.
Oh.
Oh, so you make a contingency plan if you die, right? Or if time runs out or some shit or
Oh,
whatever.
no. I definitely have a contingency plan. I just
Okay.
can't tell y'all on air. 'Cause it wouldn't be a contingency plan if everybody knew what it was.
He got an army of bitches. All right, I'm stopped.
Oh shit! Army of bitches. What hurt?
I wish that would actually that would make things speed up.
So
Let's switch gears. You know those people that like say they wish they had a family of 12 kids and things like that, so they could raise like a football team.
Right.
Those people are fucking drunk off their ass. But yeah, okay.
I completely agree because I don't necessarily want that. I just want like a small enough unit to where I can actually live a happy normal life. Like I don't want to be doing this shit for the country and for the world. Like I want to live a normal life. Y'all do.
It's funny. It's funny you bring this up because one of my close family members, my grandpa, has 16 brothers and sisters.
Jesus fuck.
He had 16 brothers and sisters, and he was the youngest out of all of them.
That's tough.
Yeah, and
he said that anguish.
He said that life at home was a living hell.
Yeah, he was the youngest.
He was the youngest.
He got hand-me-downs for days.
Oh my, yo, you don't even understand, bro.
He got hand-me-downs. He got a generation of hand-me-downs. He got a generation from hand-me-downs. He probably got all the free stuff.
Justin, talk your shit.
I think his oldest brother was
got hand-me-down basketball shoes, running shoes, overalls. He got it all. His parents didn't have to buy nothing new for him.
When he was born or some shit.
My man got hand-me-down a whole car.
Yeah, I bet he did. I haven't really talked to my grandpa about his younger life that much, but
you actually should. You actually should talk to your elders while they're still here and tap into their knowledge.
Which is cool because
they'll be down to tell you.
My great grandma, I call her Big Nana because I call my normal Nana. She's the great grandmother. She actually just turned 89 today.
Right on.
Which is fucking amazing. Yeah, Big Nana.
Shout out to Big Nana.
Yin yang and this thing. I don't know.
Yeah, she turned 89 today. Which is one, amazing. Cool. One, amazing that you can live that long. And two, the story she has to have is
wild, right?
Wild.
I bet.
Wild. Like
89. I'm not good at math.
1932. She was born in 1932.
Oh, so she lived. She was like what? She was like in her teens when World War II was going on, huh? World War I and World War II.
Yeah. She was born in the middle of the Great Depression. Well, at the beginning of the Great Depression. Was 12 to 15 during World War II. She's seen the whole Cold War unravel. She's bro.
Yeah, she know what it was like to be shacked up 15 deep next to a radio just to hear that the world ended.
Bro, the stories my Big Nana has to have are crazy.
Yeah, you gotta tap into that knowledge, my boy. Because honestly, the stories that she have probably will never make it to the history books. Will probably never make it on paper. Because you can't substitute real life experience.
Yeah.
That's legit.
And the best thing about it is she has her health. she is one of the most healthiest people I know, and she's 89 years old. Like, she has no health problems at all. Her memory's fine. Because, like, she's told me stories. I was younger. I didn't really understand, but she's told me stories of when she was, like, 11 and what the fuck was going on in, like, 1944.
See, that's
Wild.
dope.
Yeah.
I mean, she went, man, she lived through the whole Korean War, Vietnam War, all that. Can give you the whole game. She could probably give you the whole play-by-play. Better than your history book. Gotta
So
tap
no
in.
shit there was, son. Huh?
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, I only get to see her like twice a year. I only see her like twice a year.
Better start walking over.
Yeah,
Walking
bro.
over it, nigga,
and to do
Yeah,
one better.
son.
To do one better, like, and I know like some people may like be against this or whatever, but like you might have to take out your phone and just hit the record button and put the phone in your pocket and just do like a little audio conversation with you and your grandma and stuff, just so you can just have that. Cause
Well, you can put it in the
I'm not
pile and
gonna
try
lie.
that shit out.
bro.
I ain't gonna lie, like that's kind of where I'm at. Like, you know, after my grandpops, you know, died last year. Like, I think that's what I think about now. Is like, it's like, dang, I had so many moments, so many opportunities when my grandpops was here, where I could have easily just sat him down and just did something like that, just to hear his voice, just to, you know, like play it back. And I'll never get that. And like me and my grandpops didn't really like see eye to eye, especially when I was growing up, because my grandpops was very big on his ideal image of what a man was. And to him, I didn't fit that, because like he, like, no lie, like he thought a man should be out in these streets hustling, you know, getting women. And me,
So he was a thought. Okay.
Yo, I love my grandpops, but he was Mr. Bitches. That's why I say I'm not
Okay.
Mr. Bitches.
Mr. Bitches.
But
Okay.
but you know, me, my idea was like I always battle back, and I was like, why does a man always have to be that? Like, I can still be a man and not be out here like, you know, spitting game to these women and you know, just out here hustling, shooting dice, going to, you know, gambling rings and things like that, throwing my money in, trying
It
to get
sounds
some
like
money out.
he was a man of fun.
My granddad was in the streets heavy, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it
I'm
sounded
talking
like
about
he
he
liked to
was,
have fun, and that's what
yeah,
was fun to him was
yeah,
raising bitches and shooting dice. So that's what he
sitting
did for fun.
around, bro. He went to some of the most, I'm not even gonna lie, he went to some of the most sketch places. Like,
Yeah,
we're
but
talking
that was
about,
fun to
like,
him.
they were
Niggas
like
like
houses
being
that
in risky territory because it gives them a feeling of
it would just be him and like 10 other old men just like in one random house in the middle of the city, just like sitting around like a poker table. And they were just like, I'm talking about, it was, bro, I'm talking about, it was like car keys on the table, money, the deed to somebody's house. Like,
yeah,
they
were just
was
having fun.
gambling. Like,
A deed to somebody's house.
The deed, not gonna lie,
damn,
deed to
you
somebody's
would be
house is
surprised.
wild.
You would
That
be
shit's
surprised,
wild.
my guy. Yes.
That's just
Yes.
wild.
Motherfuckers was betting they whole houses.
No, trust
And
me,
shit. And to me, that taught me a level of wealth, believe it or not. Cause it's like, damn, how wealthy do you have to be
To
to
be like,
just be
fuck it,
like, you
my
know
house
what,
on this,
fuck
on
it.
this, on this hand
On
right
this
here.
one hand, this
On
one hand right here.
my whole house.
The
nigga, run
deeds
your
to
shit.
my house,
The
right
house that my
here. We
kids,
can run
my
that
wife,
shit.
all live in. Yeah, run it up, nigga.
On these two cards, cause they playing Texas Hold'em. Yeah, bro. Like,
Texas Hold'em on these two cars
like,
right here.
But
Where we live,
that's
when
what
the
my
roof
granddad
over
did.
my
He did
head,
that
nigga, I go sleep in
all
every
the
night.
time, and somehow, some way, and that's why I say it's so crazy because after he passed, like, and I was at the funeral, and I'm looking at my whole family because I'm stepping up as the next head of the family, and I had to tell myself, damn, he took care of all of us with all the hustling he did, all the money that he did, all the
He took
gambling he
care of
did.
you. Yeah.
He made sure nobody went hungry
He
in this
made sure
entire,
everybody eat. Yep.
and
Everybody.
like, yeah,
Everybody eat.
everybody ate
That's the
off
same
of
with
his hustle.
my papa right now. Like,
So
yeah.
so that's why, like, I say, like, retrospect, because hindsight is always 2020. It's like, dang, I wish I could have just recorded something, set him down, and just asked him something, anything, and just let
Bro,
him go and just recorded
I
it
just
and just
I just
had it.
wish that, yeah, cause I wish my big nana, who is on the black side of my family, right? sh- she's on the black side of my family, and on the white side of my family, my grandma great. I call her grandma great. I just said it backwards since I was a little kid. It's supposed to be great grandma, but it's grandma great, right? She
Yeah,
passed when I was like 8 years old. And if she was still alive today, because they're roughly, I think my grandma great is a little bit older. I think she was born in 29 or something like that. But I just want to hear the parallel, like the differences of the stories that they like. If they were both alive today, I would go ask them the same questions and see how like
it just got
the
the different
different
perspectives.
perspectives of
Yeah,
a somewhat privileged white woman during that time and a kind of poor black woman in the South at the time of what was going on during certain periods of time. I would love to hear the differences between their stories, but unfortunately, one of them has passed, and so I can only get one story now, which is very, very, very sad. But
it's sad, but hey, you still got access to get that story, and that's the
yeah,
important part.
yeah, I have
And
access to something, not everything though.
but
I'm
what's
better
what's
than
so
nothing.
crazy is what's so crazy about me talking about like my granddad and everything is like, even though we bumped heads, like I said, when I was younger, I
Hmm.
always listened to him, and I knew it was an ego thing because I guess he felt when I was younger that I wasn't listening to him, but that wasn't the case. Like I would always listen to him, I would hear him, but for me, it was making him understand that you are you and I am me, and my
I,
path is different than yours. You
we have
can't
a
push your
very, very similar
expectations
relationship.
you can't push your expectations onto
Love my
me
brothers.
because you feel I need to do what you're doing. I'm not
Yeah.
going to do what you're doing because what worked for you works for you, and what works for me works for me. So
Hmm.
I hear what you're saying. I'm going to take that information, but I'm going to set myself on my path and go out on my path. And I feel like after being on that path and going on that path, eventually because he saw me go through high school, and then he eventually saw me go through college, and then he saw me after college, and not only just like graduate, but struggle and then find a nice job and
Hmm.
paved a way for myself in a way that was different than him, that towards the end of his chapter, it made him go and get his GED, and he was awarded his GED, I believe, 2 weeks before he passed. So
That's crazy.
like for him to I think he'll be 60 this year. I think I have to I know he's in his, probably would have been late 50s 60s range, but the thing about it is, like, that made me so proud of him because he is like, to me, I feel like he got the message in a sense. Like, of all those times that we fought, towards the end of his mortality, he realized, he was like, oh, that's what he was telling me about. and he actually like, you know, and it's crazy because he worked with my mom. My mom, you know, like helped him like study and stuff, study math and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And for him to achieve his GED before he passed, I could be like, I'm so proud of him. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I've always been proud of him, but like for that to be like the very last thing that he set his heart on to do in his life, and he accomplished it, I'm so proud of him, man. And that's kind of like what I nowadays I look for. Like, I look inward into myself, and I say, you know, in the future, when my time is up, and I know my time is up, what is it there for me to accomplish? What am I going to accomplish? What am I going to leave behind? Because at the end of the day, you know, the field is the field. It's great or whatever is here, but if I don't what's the word I'm thinking of, if I don't materialize it in a way for the world to see it, and I leave and you guys can't see what I've seen, you know, and what I'm seeing in my own head, then I feel like I failed. And I don't want to fail y'all, but at the same time, I want to achieve that and also live a normal life, because at the end of the day, I am human. I'm a human being, and I want a normal life too. And I feel like the thing that I don't want to say I was robbed of the most, but the thing that like I feel like growing up I did not have was everything but a normal life. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, I had my friends, like I did school and everything, but in the background of things, my mind was always on the science, always trying to figure it out, always trying to come up with the solution, to the point where I lost sleep certain nights, certain, you know, certain means, certain situations I had to go through very dangerous and unorthodox means to achieve. And at the end of it all, I watched my friends grow up. I have friends that are married now. They have kids. You know, like some of my childhood friends have moved away. They got successful jobs and things, and all those things. And I look back and I'm like, dang, I missed out on so much. I missed out on my friends. I probably pushed a lot of people away, and they're living completely normal lives now. Completely normal lives, got dogs and stuff like that. But when I see that, I tell myself that can't be me. That just can't be me right now. I'm too far gone on this path. That's where I'm at. I can't have a White House and a picket fence. I can't have a dog, you know, because they're on their path and I'm on my path, and the way I see this path going for me, that's not down the line. But I'm starting to kind of shy away from that thought. I'm starting to like challenge that thought in myself and say, why not have both? Why not have the, you know, the science and the White House and the picket fence? Like
So
you've done
sometimes
everything
you
you
have to
could.
sacrifice one thing to get one thing before you can get the other.
I used to think that. I used to think that, but now I'm starting to think that that in itself is also an excuse, in a sense, because I feel like if I was strong enough to achieve the impossible, which is something that nobody thought was possible, then I should be strong enough to find the means to achieve both at once, even if I have to put in more time and more hours to make it happen. And yes, that will be the more tougher path, but if it allowed me to have both, then nothing else really matters. I think the answer for me in that second path of having that White House and the picket fence is to find that person that I have chemistry with, that I can build that with. And I feel like so far I found somebody in my surroundings over here that gets it, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually excited for this upcoming week because she's been away. She's actually been in Oregon and things like that. But she'll be back.
From litter, nigga.
Litter, my God.
but I'm so excited for this next week because every time I have a conversation with her, it's like a whole nother level. It's like she's just different, and I'm so into the chemistry on that level. Like it's crazy. So yeah, next this upcoming Wednesday, I plan on seeing her, and yeah, it's like, but it's so weird. It's so weird because I'm always great at giving other people like advice as far as relationships and things like that. Hence why like I kind of took the path of psychology originally because a lot of like people in the past told me I gave great relationship advice, but which is now that like I've got my degree in psychology, I realized that that's just a love counselor. I didn't have to go into psychology. I could have went into therapy or counseling, but that's neither here or there. But yeah, my own advice don't work for myself. So I just tell myself I hope to not screw up. And I also tell myself that the best thing I can do is not catch feelings, but be consistent and hope that she catches feelings. And then once she catches feelings, then still don't catch feelings, but continue to be consistent.
Nigga,
And
you
who
are a
knows?
trap to society. Holy shit. Alright. Nigga, you're
hear
a
this
trap, dog.
You hear this shit, dog? What the fuck?
Nigga, you are a trap. Holy fuck.
What do you mean?
You're a trap because I know I do the same shit too. And I know I'm a trap. Fuck,
This nigga is a walking Tumblr post.
Holy fuck. God damn.
It's a walking Tumblr post, I swear.
My
God
God.
damn.
But no, because that's the best way. I cannot take my previous relationship baggage into a new relationship. Because I learned that about myself as well. I learned that in the past, the reason why my previous relationships failed as much as they did was because of my jadedness towards the previous relationship. And even though I thought I was going into those relationships or situationships like unbiased or refreshed or renewed, I wasn't. Like subconsciously, like I had
Shit
built
was
up
cemented
habits.
into your mind already.
Yeah, like you can't forget your habits even when you're with a new person, and that new person is going to see those habits before you do, believe it or not. And
Get
it
the
took
fuck
me
out
through
of there.
so many failures to realize that holy shit, like I'm not over that person, or like what I would always do for that one person doesn't work with this person. So the best way I could untrain myself going into this situation is just to tell myself, hey, just be
Untrained.
consistent.
Write that shit down in the new dictionary because I do not think that's a word, my boy.
Said untrained?
Yep. Write that bitch down.
Hold on, wait. Prefix on core word train.
Core word train, no suffix.
Yeah, no suffix. Let's see.
Hey, it might be an Urban Dictionary. The official dictionary.
Untrained with ed with a suffix.
Yeah, well, I was about to say with the suffix is a word, but I
it's a word.
do not think just the prefix and the core and the base word is.
But do we even want that to be a word? That's weird. There's untaught.
I don't know. He used it in a very, very good situation right there. You might have to write that shit down.
Hey, man.
Because the ed does imply past when he is talking about the future, and I don't think there is a future tense for untrained. So write that shit down, dog.
Hey, why write it down when I can just simply add a string marker here and yeah, we can just revisit it. Yeah,
yep, do that too.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do to mark that.
like I mentioned at the beginning of this podcast, and this is why you guys should go back to episode 13 and stream that God complex.
Episode
But
13.
all of
Wow.
this, believe it or not, and I told you through text and everything, like the best part about last week's conversation is I wasn't talking to T, and I wasn't talking to the audience, and I wasn't talking to Just. I was talking to me of the future when I was saying most of that, because in that moment, like, and through just learning all of this, I realized that sometimes when I go into the higher frequencies of my mind and I spaz, the only person that can understand me and the point of my anger is myself. And so in that moment, I had to sort of Morse code a lot of what I was saying in those angry moments, to the public and to you all. Sound like I was just going off the deep end or whatever when you go back and you watch that. But to me, it was kind of like I was telling future me, yo, we made it, because in the future, again, when I create, hopefully, Star Globe Media, I'm going to be remixing a lot of this podcast, whether it's going to be in music, whether it's going to be in theater or whatever. And I'm going to be using a lot of those clips and a lot of those sound bites for future projects for money and hustling, so that we can unlock more potential and unlock more things. Because again, this platform that we've built, this I'm Simply Better podcast, is our content. Is we own the rights to this content, and we can use this content for any means that we want. That's what's so great about it. So even if people don't subscribe to it, and that's why like often it seems like I'm either cocky, overconfident, overzealous. That's because you're seeing a lot of my pride. I tell a lot of people that I was raised by Vegeta. Vegeta played a very, very, very heavy hand in my upbringing, because like once I got home from school growing up, bro, and I never did homework. The first, like, especially with the Toonami time slots, bro, I was on DBZ heavy. So like when I chose, I gave that story about like me and my granddad and everything. Like the path I chose was violence. I chose Vegeta, like, to teach me the path of being a Saiyan warrior and all that stuff. But it was really the lesson of how to handle your pride, how to handle that I know it all mentality. And growing up, I had to sit with a lot of those thoughts and sit with a lot of that. And that's when I realized that the only person that can make me mad is myself. If I allow somebody to rile me up or allow somebody to bring out that anger, then really I failed in a sense, because I let them get a reaction out of me. But at the same time, if I'm going to allow them to get a reaction out of me, I'm going to take advantage of that reaction, like in my own form, and give that portion of the theater, for the world to see. And in a sense, that's what last week was. And it was great, because now I got so much amazing audio content for the future that I can't wait to play around with in the Star Globe Lab and everything. So that's why God Complex is super important.
All right, so we unfortunately, with our fucking 8-year-old special guest that has school in the morning, we're gonna have to wrap this up.
Yo, what's crazy is Vader stayed here way longer than I thought he was gonna be. I thought he was just gonna give his piece and just peace out.
He just said he gotta go. Not gonna lie, Ma Duke's on my case because he got school in the morning.
Hey. Well, Vader, is there anything you want to say to the people before we go into the Lost Files?
This nigga about to come in here whispering.
Bye, y'all. Love you.
We didn't catch that. Can you please say it again?
He said he loved us and he dipped. He's gone already. He's gone already. He's gone already. He's gone already. Oh my god, bro.
Oh, you have it there, folks.
Oh my god, bro. I'm crying. I'm fucking crying. Not gonna lie, when Modern Warfare 2 is out, right? My mom, she hated how much time I was putting into that game, right? So she put like a fucking 9 o'clock curfew on my shit. She would try to take my Xbox. And I was sharing a room with my 3 younger brothers, right? And there was only one TV in that bitch. And so I would wait until 2 o'clock in the morning, sneak into her room, take my Xbox, and play that shit from 2 o'clock till 8 o'clock when I had to go to when I had to walk to school.
We've definitely been there. I've definitely done the same thing.
I was operating on 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night while being in marching band, doing fucking football and track. Demon.
What's crazy is my mom eventually learned that I was doing that, and before she went to work, she'd go upstairs and she would take the Ethernet cord.
Yeah, my mom didn't know about none of that.
You know, my mom learned. She took the Ethernet cord. So even though I snuck in and took the Xbox, there was no internet. Which, I mean, wasn't bad because, like, I would just play Halo on you know, offline, single player or whatever. But, bro, those days sucked. Oh, my God. Those days sucked. So I know, bro, I know what that's all about when my mom's be like, yo, I'm about to cut the Wi-Fi off. Well, Vader, hey man, enjoy those days, my boy. I know he can hear me still. Enjoy those days, man.
Yeah, enjoy not paying bills. Bills are fucking terrible. Oh my god.
Enjoy that. Trust me.
Bills are fucking
when I was in your shoes,
terrible.
I used to tell myself, oh, I can't wait till I leave this house. I can't wait till I can have my own internet and do whatever I want. Man,
that shit's ghetto.
It is ghetto. It's so ghetto. If I can go back into being a kid, I would, but I will still want money. Like, I would still want money. That way, a mom threatened me.
Isn't that bad?
Yeah, mom threatened me, and I had my own money. Then I could have just bought my own internet. It would have been different. Yeah, it would have been different. But nah, I think 2 hours was pretty good. We can turn this into the Lost Files, the Lost segment of the podcast. Oh, we never really did answer the original questions. So let's I guess segue.
Nah, fuck that. It's midnight. I got work in the morning. My damn. So what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
with that said,
this is a 2-hour pod. Yeah, we gotta wrap this up.
This has been a solid 2 hours.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping for a little Lost Files at the end, but this is good. This was truly a special episode.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed this one. I think so far this might have been my favorite one, other than the Juneteenth one that we did. And Big Bang was pretty lit. I'm not even gonna lie. Big Bang was pretty lit. The very first podcast.
All right, hold on, wait. Vader says he has 3 questions for me real quick. All right, I will take your 3 questions. Take my ass back to sleep. Yeah, dude, I want to give up on adulting too. Jesus Christ, this shit's fucking ass. All right, but hit me.
Yeah,
hit me, Vader.
Support.
I'm listening.
Amazon. Time Capsule Poetry, The Snow Globe Effect. Please.
What's my favorite color? And explain it in 3 words. All right, my favorite color is red.
Oh my God, Vader, you did not.
The 3 words I'm gonna use. It's simply better. All right, cool, bet. That was easy. Oh fuck. All right, next question. What's my favorite animal? Describe it in 3 words. Owl. It's simply better. Next. I can do this all day. I can do this all day. I just realized I don't have a red owl emote. It's my favorite kind of water. I drink filtered tap water, my boy. Yeah, the fuck? I don't give a fuck about that shit. Fucking Dasani, like a lake. Oh, but I don't know the fucking difference. Oh wait, like, but okay. Another thing, the reason why I didn't understand that question is because I'm from the city. I didn't go to a beach until I was an adult. I haven't been to a lake. Wait, I don't even think I've ever been to like a lake and like enjoyed myself there. Besides like walking my dog at like a park that had like a bullshit ass like man-made lake.
Damn, that's kind of sad.
I don't do nature, motherfucker. I don't do that shit. I don't find no enjoyment in none of that shit. Like, it's cool to look at. I don't give a fuck though. Maybe one day I'll grow up and get the fuck out of my house and explore shit. But nah, fuck outdoors. Fuck outside. Fuck all that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Be in all the nature. I'll be out here like Langston with my shirt off in nature.
Yo, Langston got back on social media and has not worn clothes since. My man's be out here taking shirtless pictures in the middle of the gym at midnight. It's fucking 11:30.
I ain't gonna lie. Langston is low key motivating me to actually work out for once. Cause I'm like, dang, if I work out like him, I'll probably have the confidence to just be out here shirtless too. Right. Even though like my body ain't even like crazy bad or nothing.
11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I check my Snapchat. I see weights and Langston's fucking flat ass belly button talking about the night set, getting in late, motherfucking roll call, who up, fucking all this other knuckleheaded ass shit he be talking about. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna stop bullying Langston while he's not here to defend himself. Oh shit. But yeah. This is the I'm Speed podcast, episode 14. Yeah, the Omni Complex. That's the name of it, so I can remember and tell myself later for when I put this on YouTube. And wait, Reed Niglet. Hey, you said three. Right. You said 3 questions, bruv. This is mad reading I gotta do. So, what's your favorite color? And your explanation is how you see yourself.
So as T wrap up, I know usually I give a little poem at the end, but I'm actually, because it's a special episode of me. For those who was here in pre-production, I read a poem from my book. So in the outro, I'm actually gonna read a poem. This one, I'm not gonna say it's my favorite, but is one that I did that I was like, you know what? By the time it gets to the streets, they ain't even gonna know what hit them with this one. So I called this one the Black Revolutionary. I mastered this one the 13th of April back in 2013. It is gonna be a pretty I would say a pretty lengthy read. And honestly, this is like the first time I've actually read my poetry from my book, believe it or not. So, you know, they say I'm young with a brilliant mind. I tell them I'm brilliant because I'm pressed for time. I'm a gentleman. I like to wine and dine. A thin line for my dollars have changed to dimes, and that's fine. I work hard every day. Sometimes sacrifice what I really want to say. Try my best to squeeze in some play. I have yet to learn how to make that creme brulee, and that's okay. I'm pleased with this notion. I flow like the current of all 4 oceans. suffer like an ant being roasted, and wake up fresh like bread being toasted. I tell myself, you are your greatest enemy. Bring that passion that you have because it's your strength, your unlimited supply of energy. Then say, duck the world and all of its scrutiny, because you are the captain of this pirate ship, and all of your subordinates are about to mutiny. Then I look in a mirror and say, cool with me. I'm used to broke ties. I know what it's like to have no allies. I feel shame like a fat kid with Popeyes. Okay, that was a lie. Should have said with honor like Popeye, but distracted by the sunrise. And you know we're all human, not like it's all going to go to his thighs. All right, that was mean, but enough of that, because I'm back on the scene. Searching through this crowd because I've yet to find my queen. Not an easy task because you just can't pick anything. You have to you have to have Tess, a woman who's strong and wants to be the best, but at the same time humble, knowing shame unlike the rest, and can give me an air so I can finally build that nest. All the stress. But that's life, I guess. What do you do when you think you've seen it all? Stop training or bring the thunder like Pikachu from Brawl? Do you still enjoy the things of life that are small, like tea in a glass that is tall? Or do you wave the white flag when the world views your back against the wall? I think about this stuff always. People tell me that's just a phase. And I tell them to see me in 10 years, and I'll tell you, you were just a phase. A poor soul living life in a maze. And me still living life amazed. Hold up. I think I've caught her gaze. Yes, not once, but twice. And I think she's not shaved. Finesse, a woman. I think I'll finally be able to save, but I doubt it from what I hear. They choose their own fate. She will only misbehave, and that's another story. I must move on for it's back to the glory. I'm beating the detectives as if this was Maury. While known to be a shape-shifting wizard, look up my true story. I do this because life bores me. What's the point of being here if you have no legacy? I'm not brave, a hero, or anything extraordinary. And to me, that's scary. I'm just a man trying to find his way in this place we call a world, aka the Black Revolutionary. And with that, please, please, please support the book. I'm your host, Omni Laser Claw. This was the 14th episode of the I'm Simply Better podcast. I hope you all enjoyed this audio journey with me and my boy T. And yeah, it was really, really special. Like I said, like the number 14 resonates with me the most, since that was the number of the day that I was born on. And I felt like, I would share a little bit of my soul with you guys, because that's what the book is. It is the materialization of, what I feel like is a piece of me. So I hope you all enjoyed that. I hope you all enjoyed this journey. And we out until next week. Another one.
Word.
Yeah,
Wow.
bro. I know you got to get to sleep. So I didn't want to,
No, you're good.
make
You're
that too
good.
long.
That was different. That was definitely different. That was definitely different than the normal outro.
Because I kind of came to a revelation in the sense that, I do have my own content, and in some circumstances it is unfair for me to hide certain. I don't want to say hide, but it is kind of unfair for me to not go into the content that I've spent years building and share a little bit of it, even though, you know, it comes from my own vulnerabilities. And I'm very, very self-critical, and sometimes sharing my work with the world, you know, it's tough to take that criticism. So, you know, it's even tough for me. Like, I don't go to spoken word poetry events. Like when I'm out talking to people just out in life and stuff, and I tell them I do poetry, they be like, "Oh, you should go to this spoken word poetry book event, or we doing open mic night, or we have like a talent show. You should go and you do that."
Yeah, that's not for everybody.
And I hear that, and it's just like, I already get stage fright, one, and two, it's like, it's already enough for you to just like take something that you poured your soul into and then read it out to people and try to get a reaction or expect a reaction. So it's like I'm starting to kind of work up the confidence, and so I thought today might be a good day to do a poetry read, even though like I've been, you know, doing the podcast poems that I have in my phone and stuff, but it's nice to do something that I like I said, that poem's back in 2013, so I did that 8 years ago. I wrote that, and just to share, you know, a little bit of past with you guys and stuff like that. So I hope that everybody enjoyed it. Plus I want to do the listen back and see and hear like everything with the music and everything, because like I said, I'm a fan of this podcast, man. Just I'm a fan.
We are improving as the time goes on.
For sure. Definitely improving. And it all started with the Big Bang. Also, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta go in and support T's YouTube channel as well. Like go back into the catalog.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit.
Yeah, for sure. Cause I know this is gonna be on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, definitely hit that like button. You know.
Bye, Justin. Bye, baby.
Put some love. Yo, bye, Just. I hope you feel better, my guy.
My man's laying in his bed, socks on, boxers equipped, just chilling.
I really hope
phone in hand.
You feel better, my guy. I'm sorry.
My man has a beard bonnet on right now. Let me stop.
I didn't feel right to, you know, tell the people about your situation and stuff like that. So hopefully when you get back on, you can share your story with the world and everything, my guys. But really appreciate you pulling up, even though I know you're probably going through some pain right now and things like that. But just know I'm here. You know, at the end of it all, we're friends, bro. Like, I can leave this podcast shit anytime. I can leave the business anytime. I value my friends, man.
You don't realize it? Nah, I don't fucking play with you, just.
I do have a feeling, you know what I'm saying? With just sharing the story about, you know, my grandfather and everything. It's not easy. It's not easy to get through it. And honestly, if I didn't do the honor guard, like, I probably wouldn't have gotten through it as easily. Because even when I reached back and I talked to my cousin and a lot of my family, they're still going through it. Like that's the craziness to me. But like, it shouldn't even be crazy. But it's like they're still going through it heavy, and they're always reaching out to me and texting me, and I gotta be the pillar of support for them. So trust me, I know it's not easy. But I am here, bro. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I know this was long-winded. T's probably already gone.
You're good. I'm here. I'm just listening. I think I need to talk.
You gotta go to bed. Yeah. You gotta go to bed. Next week. I'm already about to. Yeah. I'm out. Peace.
Deuces, everybody. Well, we'll continue this conversation. Either in the Discord, everybody join the Discord and talk if y'all want to talk, or in the YouTube comments. Not gonna lie, I'd actually prefer to be in the YouTube comments. What the fuck? I need traction. Thanks to me, ladies, I have a very similar life up to this point. That's interesting. That's hella interesting. That's another time for. That's another talk for another time. All right. Deuces, motherfucker. All right, wait, hold on, wait. Where am I? And disconnect. All right, cool. Bet. I need to drop y'all off with somebody. You feel me? Where are we going? That's the actual question. Kobe? Whamson? I have no idea. Yeah, but good night, Justin. I was like listening to felt like it was deja vu. Appreciate the kind words. Of course, not really a house or word. Hey man. People get everything happens for a reason. Honestly, actually, factually, everything happens for a reason. Maybe you meeting Laser was, you know what I'm saying, it was a thing, right? There he goes plugging his book, W plug. And honestly, Vader, if I were you, bro, I would take him up on a laptop. Hey, I would do it if I were you. But hey, I digress. The W plug. Also, continuation of W plug. I have exclamation book now. That's the only book that be out here around these streets. So yeah. W book plug. That's the only thing that be around this motherfucker. But yeah. I really don't. Yo, exclamation, bro, that shit. Yo, why is that so fast? Why is that so fast? That shit felt fast as hell. There's like no cooldown for that bitch. It just goes. But yeah, man, get Laser's book. I'm gonna actually start adding his book to the YouTube description. Actually, y'all about to watch me do that shit right now. Did he end? He's about to end. All right, cool, bet. Y'all about to watch me do this shit right now. Y'all about to watch me do that shit right now. Boop, boop. Hey, boom. I literally copy and paste these shits going from week to week, and then I just change this, right? And then from over time, I'm gonna be more links, more shit, more keywords, all that good. You feel me? So yeah, now that's there forever because I don't be really getting rid of shit. And yeah, yeah. Ending. So y'all about to hit this ending screen, and I'm gonna go fuck off somewhere. All right, cool. Bet. Love y'all.
You are watching a master at work.